Are you wearing that tie again?
Ew!
Oh God! I can't swim!
Nothing on the docket?
We need the rec center tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah.
You know until the busy season comes I can't approve any overtime.
Yeah, but last Tuesday I had a half day, so I'm gonna make up for it tomorrow. So.
Right. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Have a nice weekend.
You too.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. He never keeps them for more than a week. By that point, the taste of their fear has grown stale to him. He savors their terror when it is new and fresh. Their screams are like music, arias of desperation. But after a few days, they no longer have the energy to scream. Out here, no one can hear them anyway.
And so they resort to begging for their life with promises of sex, promises of money. And he finds this pathetic, as he desires neither of those things.
11 of them so far.
Make that 12.
Once upon a time, this place belonged to his grandfather. He wonders what the old man would think about his hobbies these days.
Student yet, and I don't plan on starting now. Who's ready to have some fun? Woo!
Studies have shown that most serial killers choose victims of the same hair color,
the same build, the same age or ethnicity.
But there's only one unifying trait in this man's prey. He chooses women who can't swim.
Say hello to lucky number 13.
You guys did awesome. You're gonna be gold medal winners before you know it. I have some homework for you though. Go home and practice in the bathtub. Blow bubbles out of your mouth and your nose. And just remember, you don't have to be afraid of the water, just be cautious, okay? See you guys next Saturday.
He has been obsessed with water as far back as he can remember, enchanted by its beauty and grace and the power it possesses, the things it can do for human beings, and what it can do to them.
A human being can live for up to 3 weeks without food, but try to last more than 3 days without water, and see where that gets you. Sound travels 1,126 feet per second underwater. That's 4.3 times faster than it travels through air. Light can only penetrate water to about 330 feet, which means most of our planet is cloaked in darkness. Perpetual darkness.
Get on your knees. I love you, baby. Don't disagree. In a tour for love, we spend our lives. Today we live, but tonight we die. Hush it now, baby.
lungs of an adult male can hold approximately 8 liters of water. Yet a female's can hold 6.
Number 13 is a religious sort. Church every Sunday. Saving herself for the man she plans to marry.
She hopes to help out with the youth group next month. Her pastor is planning a mass baptism during summer camp at Lake Sanawachi.
Swim classes first, though. Small steps. It is, in fact, her faith, which he uses to bait this particular fish.
you dropped something back there. You should know better than that.
Dear God, if it's your will to take me now, I give my life to you.
You're praying right now? You think that's gonna help you? You should be praying to me.
She believes in the power of prayer. Always has, always will. She stays on her knees until they are bloody and bruised.
You shouldn't have done that.
Lord, it says in your word, seek him that maketh the 7 stars and Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into the morning, and maketh the day dark with night, that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. The Lord is his name. God, I call upon you to turn the shadow of death into the morning.
This throws him off his game. He's having a hard time figuring out what makes this one tick.
And if it's not your will, Lord, to save me from this man, please save the ones to come after me. I know he has done this before, and I know he will do it again. Please, God, let it end with me. In your son's name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures.
He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
Take this away from me! I am your God! I am your God!
Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever, 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 forever.
Aortic dissection. He's been taking beta blockers for years. The first line of treatment for acute cases. His doctor recommended surgery, said it was the only way to fix the tear in his heart, but he never got around to it. I could have told him a thing or two about the gamble he was taking. I was working on my residency before the bastard took me. I wanted to be a cardiologist.
A substitute teacher. I was 2 weeks pregnant when he put me in the water.
A supply chain manager for a paper company. I put up a hell of a fight. Gave him a black eye that lasted for weeks. In the end, it didn't stop him from making me number 7.
A writer with dreams of working at Saturday Night Live. He taunted me before putting me in the water. Who's laughing now, whore? as he watched me drown. It was 4th of July. I could see the fireworks from the next county over, lighting up the sky while I died.
Who's laughing now? We all are. I guess you could say we're laughing all the way to eternity.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Mr. Bob!
How can I help? What can we do here? Well, sure.
We got soup over here, and they're mopping, and
What about the dishes?
dishes. You want to do dishes? Come on over here.
Trusting that I will find my way. So I'll ride the wind.
Hey, John, how are you doing?
How much longer till the soup's ready? Come on, get it out there. They're hungry. Let's go. Come on. Are you serious? No, you gotta get in there. Get the stuff off the pot, okay?
Thank you.
This place makes me feel so dirty.
I can't believe you just said that.
Just saying, I don't think this is for me.
I don't recall holding a gun to your head and saying you had to come. My guidance counselor said this will look good on college applications.
Thank you.
And since my favorite aunt spends most of her free time at the shelter.
Thanks, Jerry. God bless. You know, you really do spend a lot of time here. And I've never asked why.
Why do you think I spend so much time here?
I assumed it's because this is what your preacher says you're supposed to do.
I don't do things to make my preacher happy. And if you think otherwise, you have it all wrong.
Thank you.
An old friend once told me, to know Jesus, you have to be where Jesus had been. So be able to serve who he served.
I don't follow.
You know, Christ broke bread with people that you tend to look down on. Criminals, the harlots, you know, the ones with patches on their blue jeans and holes in their shoes.
I thought they only wore robes and sandals back then.
You know what I mean.
I guess.
All I'm saying is that we have so much to be thankful for. And giving back in places like this, it just makes you feel good. You know, there was a time when I felt really sorry for myself. I blamed others, I blamed the world, I even blamed God. Back then, I didn't know that any time above ground was a day to be thankful for. I know it sounds corny, but there's always somebody that has it worse than you do. I guess what I'm trying to say is, every now and then I like to take care of others, instead of worrying about my own skin. Hi, Jerry. Is this for me? Thank you so much. God bless you, Jerry. You see? It's good for the soul.
So I'll ride the waves tonight. I'm not afraid to try.
Jerry? Jerry?
A dead body lying on the bottom of a river or lake will eventually rise to the surface. This is caused by gas forming in the tissues during decomposition. The length of time this takes depends on the temperature of the water. In cold water, a corpse may not float for several weeks. In warm water, it will occur in a day or two. It is nearly impossible to keep a body down without counterweights.
You're adorable.
I want to see your big truck. You told me you had a big truck.
Well, I don't want you to think I'm taking advantage of you.
I want to see your big truck. Hey! How convenient. You parked right next to me.
That is convenient.
Where did you say it was?
Shh.
So Rachel does this elaborate night and says it's sister night. We need girl time, right? So she takes me out for dinner and a movie and then this really swanky bar for cocktails, which is totally out of her character. And then she orders grapefruit juice. So I'm at high alert already. And she mulls it over about 30 minutes before I finally make her tell me why we're here. And she drops the bomb that she's preggers. Oh my goodness. And they did the math and she actually conceived 2 months ago.
Yes.
Thank you. If you ask me, we should file this one under horror.
Come again?
When I was 6, I nearly drowned in my neighbor's pool. Now I just can't do water at all. I mean, even waist deep, I just freak out. It's really embarrassing.
You should learn how to swim.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear my life story. Have a good day.
Oh, no, please tell me some more. You were a kid, drowned?
Well, like I said, I was 6, and it was the neighbor's pool party for their birthday. So the mother brings the cake out and doesn't put it on the patio, safe, away from the pool. She puts it right next to the pool because she wants a picture of all of us. Well, there were 14 children and 1 cake. So in the hustle and bustle of passing out cake, I was pushed into the pool. And so everyone was way more concerned about taking a picture of the birthday boy than getting me out of the pool. And it was just very traumatic for me. So I hate pools and water. And
You never learn to swim.
I never learned to swim at all, and I've refrained from going to the beach for over 10 years. Look at me, just rattle on.
That's interesting.
Ironic, isn't it? Straight after high school, I go to work for a pool company, and I swim like a wet rock.
A wet rock. I like that.
I'm just ready for something new, you know? I'm sick of the small town life. I want to do something exciting.
It can't get more exciting than LA. But I give you 1 week, 2 weeks tops. You'd be crawling back in.
What ifs? So you said we're going out, right? Where do you plan to take your favorite coworker on our last night on the job?
Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out.
Highlights? Maybe a cut. I'm so ready for a change. I can't. Parents are out of town this weekend. Dad sent me to some pool supply store. I can't even swim. It's like they don't know me at all.
Can I help you?
Yeah, my dad wants me to get something called shock.
I've got you covered.
Can I help you with something?
No, ma'am, but I think I can help you.
So, where's the party that's on the houseboat you were talking about?
Focus now, love. Quiet now, hush.
Thank you, God, for hearing my prayer. Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. 'Twas blind, but now I see.
I'm on the ship that we call life, making my way through the tide. I use the stars to navigate, trusting that I will find my way. So I'll ride the waves tonight. I'm not afraid to try. I don't know where I'm going or where you're taking me, so I'll get lost in you tonight. I'll get lost in you tonight. I'm on the ship that we call life, making my way through the tide. I hear your voice speak to me. I can hear it in the breeze. So I'll ride the waves tonight. I'm not afraid to try. I don't know where I'm going or where you're taking me, so I'll get lost in you tonight. fabric of creation. Your voice echoes within my soul. Through the wind I feel you breathe in as you sing over me. 'Cause you're